Hi, this is Mani from bsc2nse.com. So in this video, I'm going to talk about support and resistance and by using EMA. I think I've made an earlier video about basic support and resistance. You can watch that if you haven't. And that video is based on the number one point that I mentioned here, that the typical support and resistance is based on the price turns that you can see in the chart. Where inverted V formation or a V formation can be identified, and I'll show charts just later in this video after showing these few points here. And the problem with price turns is that there might be too many, and for you and different people may see at different places, or there is a chance that you can probably ignore certain price turns also. So the advantage of observing a EMA turn is that there are very less number of turns here, though the price turns can have at multiple points and multiple time frames. Here the number of turns that you will see in EMA is relatively much lesser and more clearly visible. So more clearly visible meaning that even a beginner who is using it can see it more clearly, and a lot of advanced people who've spent a lot of time in the markets can probably use the turn and price and draw it, identify it more clearly. And in this video, I'm going to show a setting of EMA of 9, which in terms of a monthly chart will equate to 200-day EMA, because each month will have approximately 22 days. So a 9 candle monthly chart will approximately be very similar to a 200-day moving average. And on a weekly chart, it will equate to 50-day moving average or 50-day EMA. You can use this on any other parameter. You can have multiple EMAs that you already use. So you can use the same things for identifying the support and resistance through that. So it's not that you have to use only EMA, but I'm going to show on this video the setting with EMA as 9. And while you use all the other levels, I mean, this can also be used. So this is not the only thing that you need to use. This is not the only thing that you should base your trade upon. So this is just a video that I share this particular concept. So whether you decide to incorporate or not incorporate at all depends on the kind of trade that you do, whether that suits you, and all the ideas are supposed to kindle the thought process in the other traders, and it's not like you should follow something but blindly, right? And this is my number on WhatsApp. You can anytime pass on the feedback or any queries, any general queries that you have. I appreciate if you just send a message in WhatsApp rather than calling me. So let's get into the charts. So I'm going to show you charts on Nifty mostly. So like I said, the black line here you can see is the 9 moving average, which I've already set. And I think I've set simple moving average here. You can also use exponential, so that's up to you. So you can see here that this is the monthly chart, and you can see where the EMA has turned in the past, and you can move it, you can contract the chart to see these turns more clearly. You can see that the EMA was going up here, peaked out here, went down, and then formed a bottom here, and then reversed here, right? So you can see that while Nifty eventually broke below here during Corona, right, the top of the EMA chart here equates to approximately 8522, so around 8500, just an approximate level, right? So you can just put the pointer here to figure out the level where it peaked out in the past. And 8550 or so was the level where there was a day when Nifty had done a lower circuit and had completely recovered on that day. I think the low on that day was around 8550 if I'm not wrong. So let me load so this was the positive candle where the low price you can see is 8555. So which was the day when it had hit a lower circuit and then recovered during the day. I think because of LIC or the government or somebody else buying. So again, the low point of this EMA where it comes down and then recovers and goes up again, the low point is approximately around 77 770 or 7700, 7800 types. So which it did break here. We went till 75 and then, but the monthly chart closing was well above that. So we did eventually see pretty sharp recovery here. And then if we go further, back in the past, you can see that we have previous peaks in EMA at 5800, and there's one more here at 5345, and then below that it goes deep down into 3200. But then as you can see that 77 will be a important base for now. If we have a monthly chart closing below 77, then there is a possibility we may head down till 6000, where you have not just here. I think there's a small kind of a price turn here, and then which eventually goes up again. So you can see two turns here around 5800, 6000. Now typically, like I said earlier in this video, there's also a price peak here at 6300. So I mean, advanced traders will look at the price peaks that but you can also look at this level where the EMA turns as another zone of support. So you can see here at 77 and then at 85. So 77 to 85, 8500, 7700. These are all also levels that you can track as an investor, even if not as a trader. So this is on the monthly chart. So this is on the weekly chart. You can see again multiple places where prices have turned, and these levels have been broken. All these levels eventually broke during Corona, and again on weekly chart, or you can see levels of 8130 here. This is one bottom, and then there's another bottom here at 7365. So 7365 is also another level to watch. So you can apply this on all the time frames. This is 3-hourly chart. You can see a turn here at 7879, and then there's another turn here at 8300. So this is on the 5-minute chart. This is the intraday chart today. You can see that the morning low today was 8913, or I think exact point 8912. But then the EMA again, eventually the price recovers midday. And while the price peaks here, you can see that it kind of fails to go above this EMA turn point and drops from there. And again, this intraday, it creates a EMA high here at 9056. But you can see later here a day low at around 2 o'clock, where the price exactly recovers from the EMA turn zone here at 8940. So you can see the rebound here exactly taking at this EMA. So it works on intraday as well on 5-minute chart. I mean, there could be failures, but this again, if you use it for trading, again you can see a EMA turn here which matches with the EMA turn exactly here. So this later the price recovers here. So this I've plotted some of these lines. So this is the 5-minute chart that I showed just now. So I just draw a green line parallel to these two EMA turns, and then a red line at these two EMA turns here. So the price eventually on a 5-minute chart gets bullish above this based on the recent price turns in EMA. Similarly, this is the monthly chart that we just spoke of here. Like I said, this is 8500, this is 7700, and then below it, here you have at 5800, and then 5300, and close to 5000 again. So apart from this, you have major price turns at 63. 63 is also a level you want to watch, and 7000 here is also a level to watch. So this again you can try. You can kind of do your own study on it, and I've just showed for 9 EMA. You can show it for all the other price points. So try it out. Let me know how it goes. I'll try and respond to all your comments.